The power of silence. Have you ever noticed how noisy the world has become? From the moment we wake up, we are surrounded by sounds, notifications, messages, videos, and endless distractions. Many people spend their entire day listening to something. Music while walking, videos while eating, social media while resting, even before sleeping. Many people cannot stay alone with their thoughts. Silence has become rare. Yet silence is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth. Most people think power comes from speaking loudly, showing off, or always being the center of attention. But some of the strongest people in the world understand a different truth. They understand the power of silence. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength. Today, we will explore why silence is so powerful and how it can completely change your life. Silence helps you think clearly. Imagine trying to see your reflection in water during a storm. The water is constantly moving. The image is unclear. Now imagine the water becoming calm. Suddenly, everything becomes clear. Your mind works the same way. When your life is filled with constant noise, your thoughts become scattered. You jump from one distraction to another. You react instead of thinking. But when you spend time in silence, your mind begins to settle. You start seeing things clearly. Problems become easier to solve. Decisions become easier to make. You understand yourself better. Many people are afraid of silence because silence forces them to face their thoughts. But that is exactly why silence is powerful. Growth begins when you become aware of your own mind. Silence makes you emotionally strong. Life is full of challenges. People will criticize you. People will misunderstand you. People will say things that hurt you. Most people react immediately. They argue. They defend themselves. They become angry. But emotionally strong people often choose silence. Not because they are weak, because they understand that not every situation deserves a response. Sometimes silence protects your peace. Imagine someone insults you. You can spend hours arguing, or you can stay silent and continue moving toward your goals. One option wastes your energy. The other protects it. Silence teaches self-control, and self-control is one of the greatest forms of power. Silence improves focus. One of the biggest problems in modern life is lack of focus. People want success. People want good grades. People want to build businesses. People want better lives, but they cannot focus for more than a few minutes. Their attention is constantly being stolen. Every notification pulls them away from what matters. Every distraction breaks their concentration. Silence helps solve this problem. When you remove unnecessary noise, your mind becomes stronger. You become more present. You become more focused. You start doing deeper work. In reality, great communicators know how to listen. Listening is a form of silence. When you truly listen, people feel respected. They feel understood. You learn more. You build stronger relationships. You gain valuable information. People often reveal important things when you simply stay quiet and listen. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Silence helps you control anger. Everyone experiences anger. The difference is how people handle it. Weak people react immediately. Strong people pause. Silence creates space between emotion and action. That space is powerful. In that moment, you can choose wisdom instead of reaction. You can avoid saying something you regret. You can avoid damaging relationships. You can avoid making bad decisions. Many problems in life could be prevented if people simply remain silent for a few moments before reacting. The most successful people understand silence. Throughout history, many successful people valued silence. They used quiet time to think, to plan, to reflect, to learn. They understood that constant activity is not the same as progress. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is sit quietly and think. Ideas are born in silence. Creativity grows in silence. Wisdom develops in silence. The world celebrates noise, but many great achievements begin in quiet moments. How to practice silence? You do not need to spend hours sitting in a dark room. Start small. Spend 5 minutes each day without your phone. Take a walk without music. Sit quietly and think. Observe your surroundings. Listen to your thoughts. Gradually increase the time. At first it may feel uncomfortable. That is normal. Most people are addicted to stimulation. But over time, silence becomes easier. And eventually, you may begin to enjoy it. A story about silence. Imagine two men. The first man spends every day surrounded by noise. He constantly checks social media. He always needs entertainment. He never spends time alone. The second man spends a few minutes every day in silence. He reflects on his life. He thinks carefully before making decisions. He listens more than he speaks. After several years, their lives look very different. The first man remains distracted and confused. The second man becomes focused and intentional. Their difference is not intelligence. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is the habits they practiced every day. And one of those habits was silence. Final message. In a world full of noise, silence has become a superpower. Silence helps you think clearly. Silence strengthens your emotions. Silence improves focus. Silence builds confidence. Silence protects your energy. Silence helps you discover who you truly are. You do not need to change your entire life overnight. Start with a few minutes each day. Turn off the noise. Put away the phone. Sit quietly. Think, reflect, listen. You may be surprised by what silence teaches you. Remember this: the loudest person in the room is not always the strongest. Sometimes the strongest person is the one who remains calm, focused and silent. Because true power does not always speak. Sometimes true power is silence.